giving any joy. And thank you, Deepak Bajaji. Now investing. 18 chapters, which I have learned for 46 years in the market and still learning. Screener test and strategy, selection of buying a stock for investment and exiting, as discussed in my book Golden Rules of Wealth Creation. First chapter, integrity of the management, payout ratio, good corporate governance. Payout ratio of the profit by the management to reward the shareholders by regularly paying dividends, special dividends, bonus, buybacks, etc. How much of the net profit generated is distributed among the shareholders? The maximum the percentage, the better. Transparency and immediate disclosure for any development, proper guidance and commitment, and words kept in any circumstances. And this character of the corporate catches investors' confidence. Second chapter, net profit percentage return on market capitalization. It should minimum be more than FD return and at least 10 to 12% at around double the amount of FD. And the more the merrier. I have found 25 to 30% return giving scripts. Third chapter. Consistency of making profits and good dividend yields. Companies should be making profits for last 10 years and paying dividends for last 10 years. And that dividend yield should minimum be at par with the saving bank interest rate. 2.5% if yield is 6 to 7% at par with FD return, it's better, and more than that, then it is the best. We can find it also. Fourth chapter, promoter skin in the game. Promoters holdings should minimum be 60 to 70% in the company, and if it is 70 to 75%, then it's the best. Debt-free, cash-rich company. Companies should be debt-free. This is the fifth chapter. Companies should be debt-free, cash-rich company, which does not pay interest, rather earns other income being cash-rich, till organic or inorganic growth prospects are not there. And capital expenditure and expansion or acquisition takes place from own reserves. Sixth chapter. No pledge of promoters' holding. Companies' promoters should not have pledged their holdings. Seventh chapter. Available at par or below the book value. Price of the company's share should not be above book value. It should be at par, below, or half the book value. The more the discount to the book value, the more margin of safety and return on investment prospects better. Eighth chapter, low equity base. It should have low equity base. In low equity base, floating stock is low, and any good news for the company and sector propels the price discovery mechanism northwards in a big way, and when it's undiscovered and under-owned, script with low equity base, price rise is parabolic to quench the thirst of masses. Ninth chapter, leader of the sector. It should be leader of the sector, as being leader of the sector, having good market share, good brand value, and good news for the sector, cycle or commodity rewards the leader the most. 10th chapter, under-owned and under-discovered. If the stock or script is passing all above 9 screener tests and it's under-owned and undiscovered, then chances of good wealth creation are very bright. 11th chapter, stock price should be remaining above 200 DMA maximum of the time. 12th chapter, reading annual report, brokerage report. Investors should read annual report regularly of the company and brokerage report regularly of the company and sector. If it's positive, then invest. 13th chapter, investors should act with patience and think like a promoter or partner of the business and company while buying the stock, and remain with the stock with different business cycles as we don't close our business. Likewise, when we remain invested in the stock for a long time, as with our own business, investor may be able to create great wealth. In some cases, I have seen people doing own business in same sector, invested in peer group, made more money in investments of the peer group stock than in their own business. I am the example standing in front
Xavier.
of
Xavier.
Yes.
courage, confidence and conviction. If the essential essence of investing to create wealth, apart from the above screener test, strategy, knowledge and information about the company and sector, investor need to have more important thing, courage, confidence and conviction to bet big and stick to it to create great wealth. As it is not important how much time you were right, but how much big you make when you are right is the most important thing for great wealth creation. 15th chapter, invest your savings only. Invest your savings only. Investor may opt out investing in a company more than 15% of their investable capital. May increase with the time. Total number of scripts 10, 12, but in 1-2 script, investors should have such in-depth knowledge of the company and sector that he may guide the management for their better prospects. It may be related to your own business. Some of the investor may compliment you that you know more than the chairman of the company, or some may term you as operator. In such 1-2 company, investors should have lion's share of his portfolio. 16th chapter, never ever leverage. Investors should not leverage to make an investment. He should invest his savings only, which he can forget for a long time, which may create great wealth for him. 17th chapter, risk appetite and risk profile. Investors should be able to assess his risk appetite and never invest at the cost of his peace, as peace is the most precious and invaluable thing of life. Investors should enjoy investing. 18th chapter, exit in exuberance, wealth encashment or gift for next generation. In stock market, everyone is Abhimanyu, who knows how to enter this Chakravyuha, but very few know how to exit like Arjuna. If the company and sectors prospects changing, as this is the era of disruptors, at the then prevailing circumstances, long-term investment wealth may be in cash. If a return beyond imagination in euphoria generated, investor may think of exiting in exuberance. Some scripts investors create wealth in their lifetime and they gift it to next generation. Some in cash to meet their goals fulfilled. Some in cash profit equal to their investment and see the free shares running to see their final destinations. Some in cash profit on every 100% rise on a SIP basis, exiting and encashing strategy in details discussed in my book, Golden Rules of Wealth Creation. There is no sacrosanct rule in stock market. or any market. It depends on investors' goal, risk appetite, sector and courage and company changing prospects at the then prevailing circumstances, and above all, the strategy which suits the investor at the then prevailing circumstances may be followed. All above strategy discussed is for knowledge sharing purpose only and not any recommendation. I reserve the right to be wrong. Please consult your financial advisor. Completed 18th chapter of Geeta of Investing.
जय हो
जय हो।
जय हो